morning. Congratulations. This is Sober Dope Fix Series 2, Number 3, Day 3. Congratulations on making it here. That the fact that you got up, that you're showing up, you're building on a little bit of love for yourself. I know it's hard. I'm tired too. You can probably see it on my face. It's the morning where I am as well. But I'm glad to be here with you, and I'm glad you made it. All right, shall we begin? Let's start with a minute of silence. Just 1 minute, check in with yourself. Take a moment to just see how you are. Take a deep breath. Take a moment to just feel how you're feeling, however that is. If you're someone who likes to say a prayer, now is a great time for a prayer. Set your intention. Self-check-in. Here we go. 1 minute. Okay, please stand. There's some people streaming while we're watching this. I just want to say hello. Glad you made it very much. Sometimes we're not able to make it every day, but you got to jump right back in it. That's how it is. But the goal is truly to create a consistent discipline. And when you show up for yourself, a lot of beautiful things start to happen in your life. You know that's true. So we're going to take 10 minutes. We're going to prime our body. A little stretching, a little exercise. Take it as you can. Take good care of yourself in the process. All right? Here we go. 10 minutes. And begin. Please take a deep breath. Breathing in and out. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep breath in, out through your mouth. Hands up, breath of fire. Ready, set, here we go. Good. Take a deep breath in, walk around, breathe out. Sometimes you gotta blow some snot out your nose. Grab your Kleenex. Let's get this going. Let's go. It's good. Take a deep breath and out. Hands up, breath of fire. Ready, set, here we go. Good. Breathe in deep. Breathe out. Start to shake out your hands, shake out your feet, shake out your legs, shake your hips, shake your shoulders. Oxygen is starting to move through your body. Move your arms around. Turn your arms around. Good. Pay attention to your body. That's right. Move it around. I like it. This is what we need. One last time. Hands up. Ready, set, and go. Good. Walk around. Deep breath in. Exhale. Shrug your shoulders a little bit. Shake it up. Shake it up. Move it around your body. If you have injuries, this is actually very good for your body. You're oxygenating your body. You're moving blood to all parts of your body. That's why we also do the stretching like this. Deep breath in. Exhale. Hands out to the side. Fingertips back towards your ears. Knees slightly bent. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Palms together. Thumbs to your sternum. See if you can feel your heart rate. Notice any shift or change in your heart rate at this point. Good. Deep breath in. Palms to your ears. Look up at the sky. Up on your toes. Stretch up. Exhale. One arm higher than the other. Go for it. Why not? If you're feeling like shit, you might as well move around your body and just feel like shit while you're doing it. Just take the shit along for the ride. Top of the hands to the ceiling, palms to the ceiling. Stretch, stretch. Good. And come down onto your heels, keeping your hands up. Exhale. Bend your knees, fingertips on the ground, and relax. This is a very good stretch right here. It may not feel like you're stretching anything, but actually you should be elongating the spine down towards the ground with your big ass head as the weight. So let your head pull yourself down. Breathe deep, relax your neck. You should be able to shake your head no and shake your head yes. Your head should be super loose. Relax your head, all weight in your heels, all weight in your heels, fingertips touching the ground. Deep breath in, exhale, fingertips still on the ground. Begin to straighten your legs as much as you can. You should actually feel yourself becoming a little more flexible, just a little bit, and that's fantastic. Excellent. Deep breath, exhale, hands flat on the ground. Walk your hands forward, ready for a plank. On your marks, get set, and go. Good. Elbows, forearms, and toes. That's all that's touching the ground. Bring your belly button back towards your heels. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You know, I was never much into yoga or breathing techniques until I started studying neuroscience. That's right. And continuously, as I'm still studying, I'm geeking out a little bit on it, that our way to calm our nervous system is primarily through our breath. And that's why when people are getting anxiety attacks, they say, okay, just breathe, breathe. But learning certain techniques for how to breathe is very important. So one of them is a 10-second exhale in which you breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth for 10 seconds. And what that does is it triggers the opposite of fight or flight. When you're in fight or flight, you breathe rapidly like this, right? Because that's preparing you to fight or flight. It's moving oxygen through your body, ready for action. But deep breathing, you basically send a signal from the lower diaphragm of your belly in your thoracic cavity, telling your brain that you're safe. It's fantastic. Just so you know, we have about 25 seconds left. Keep breathing. If you need to take a break, come down on your knees, and that's okay. Belly button up towards your spine. Keep breathing. So learning to breathe deep in stressful situations is incredibly good for you. So I encourage you to practice the 10-second breathing in through your nose, exhaling out your mouth for 10 seconds. Practice that while you're driving, practice that while you're chilling. Practice it. It's good for you. Come down on your knees. Good job. That's been 2 minutes. That's a 2-minute plank. Hands together into a triangle, diamond. Put that on the ground. Some form of child's pose and breathe. And a lot of yoga is about your breath. Bruce Lee was all about his breath. Good. And come back up. We're going to do 10 push-ups. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Downward facing dog. Here's a little yoga pose, and this, you want to think up and back, pushing your hands back and then up, your hips back and up, trying to bring your heels down, and then upward facing dog, toes and hands, good, and then come back to plank, walk your hands forward, and you're going to, or back up, and then you're going to sit back. We're going to do the hundreds. This can be very challenging for some people. Just do the best you can. And here you're basically going to lift your feet up about 8 inches off the ground, point your toes away from you. Your chin goes into your chest, and you just lean on back like that for 100. And hands out like this, and go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 20. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 100. Excellent. Spin on around. Come to all fours. And come to downward facing dog. Good. And upward facing dog. Stretch out those abs. And come back to a plank. Walk your feet forward. Bring your feet behind your hands. And bend your knees, fingertips on the ground. And relax. Begin to straighten your legs now. Fingertips still on the ground. All weight in your heels. Fingertips still on the ground. All weight on your heels. Legs as straight as you can. Keep stretching out your calves. And now take a deep breath. Exhale. Slowly coming up. And when you get to the top, rolling your shoulders backwards 5 times. And shake out your feet, shake out your legs, shake out your hips, shake out your shoulders, shake out your arms, shake out your head. Good. Hopefully you should be warming up now, feeling the flow in your body. All right? 20 jumping jacks. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Palms out to the side, fingertips back towards your ears. Breathe. Exhale. Palms together, thumbs to your sternum. See if you can feel your heart rate. Good. That's exactly 10 minutes. See if you notice any difference in the rate of your heart. Excellent. All right. Please have a seat. Please take out your journal. Look at the directions for the 2-wheel practice. I'm not going to go over the directions for the 2-wheel practice. By this point, you should know from memory how the 2-wheel practice works. Either in technique or you're in focus. Okay, please get into your posture. Ready? For 180 seconds. Here we go. No matter how distracted you get, no matter how you feel, no matter how you judge yourself, if you can or cannot do this, do the best you can for 3 minutes. Even if you can stay focused just for 1 breath, that's a huge success. Excellent. Please stand. We're going to just do a quick little energizing. If you're struggling with the two-wheel practice, that means you need to practice even more. A man came to his meditation master and said, "Sir, I don't have enough time to meditate. I don't have a half hour to meditate every day." And the yoga or the master said, "You don't have enough time? You're that busy?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, then meditate for an hour every day." If you're able to sit still with yourself, it will cultivate a whole new quality of life. But you gotta be willing to try and show up. All right, hands out in front of you like this. Bend your knees slightly. Hands out just right in front of you. And we're gonna do 10 squats. All weight in your heels. Stick your booty out. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3. Stick your booty out. 4, 5. Good. 6. Bring your belly button to your spine. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right. Please have a seat. Pull out your journal. Please put your date, the date on the journal, on this page. And you're going to take 5 minutes. There's a lot to get through. So put your heart into it. Make sure you write out your signs of emotional and mental relapse. Setting the timer for 5 minutes. Here we go. Be sure you review the goals from yesterday. And again, remember, there's a few new things on this one. We've been doing this a couple days now, as this is the 3rd day of the 2nd series. But just to go over it, make sure you're writing your goals, where you missed the mark, where you succeeded with yesterday's goals. Be sure you're writing out what are your emotional and mental signs of relapse. Be that something that you've seen before, even if it's something you've seen before or recently, continue to write it down. What are you planning to do about it? All right. Again, this is about self-awareness, self-knowledge. You knowing your own tendencies, you knowing what you are afraid of is one of the most profound and important things you can know. What are your goals for the day? What's your intention? What's your goal for the week? What are your goals? Okay? Make sure you write down your anxiety scale, your depression scale, your happiness scale. And if you can, just make sure that you're making it clear which is your anxiety, your depression, your happiness. Don't just write random numbers. Make sure that you can tell what's what. We still have a couple minutes left. If you're done, maybe review some of your past, see if there's been any changes, some of your past journal entries. Do some extra push-ups, do some sit-ups, do some stretching. If you're showing signs of emotional or mental relapse, what are you going to do about that? What are the options? Maybe you'll do them all. Probably doing as many of them as possible is a good idea. Okay, that's 5 minutes. Please put down your journals for a moment. We're going to do 20 push-ups. And if you need to do them old school style with your knees on the ground, that's all right. However you got to do it. Ready? On your marks. 20 push-ups. Here we go. Let's do it. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Excellent. Good. Pick your journal back up. You're going to set the timer for 3 minutes, wherever you're at. If you're using this just as a timekeeper, that's okay. But wherever you're at in the sequence, if you're following along, as you should be, hopefully you are, we're going to answer the question number 3. How is sobriety benefiting you in the last 3 days? Here we go. What have you done that you couldn't do if you weren't sober? If you were using, or if you were emotionally unstable, what would be going on in your life? So please write. Let your mind go completely wild. And again, if you finish early, hopefully you're doing a lot of free writing and just letting whatever comes to mind, just write it down. How is sobriety benefiting you? Even if it's just emotional sobriety, how is that benefiting you? Okay. Please stand. We're just about done. In your mind, review what you're grateful for. In your mind, review what your goals are for the day. So please stand. Hands up. Before we end, we're just going to do one last set. Ready, set, and go. Deep breath. Excellent. I'm glad you showed up. I wish you a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow.